Hi, today we're going to be cooking a chickpea lentil burger with a Sriracha ranch dressing, which is deadly. Anyhow, we're going to start with 1.5 cups of water with 1/4 cup of green lentils and 1/4 cup of quinoa. So we're going to bring this to a boil and let it cook for about 20-25 minutes until the lentils are fully cooked through. Then we'll make this Sriracha dressing while this is cooking. And you can see my little friend in the background, that's Sarah, my new puppy, my new beagle puppy. So my dogs kind of make little cameo appearances once in a while. Someone even told me it's kind of like Finding Waldo. They kind of show up during the cooking session. So have fun trying to find my dogs while I cook. So we're going to prepare the Sriracha dressing. And you can either use a food processor, but what I really like to use, and it's very handy, and I really don't even know where I got this jar. It could have been my mother-in-law making jam or something and it was passed along to me, but what I like about it, it's got a really wide mouth, and you can use this handheld immersion blender and it fits right in. So this is great because, you know, it's all in one pot and less things to clean after. So either one of these will work for you. So here are all of my ingredients. And we're going to start with 1 egg yolk. Pour that in here. And then I have about a tablespoon of water. I'm going to put the juice of 1 lemon. So I have this lemon squisher, a lemon juicer. Then we'll add a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, which I'm just going to guess. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 2 tablespoons of Sriracha. That's where it gets spicy, so I guess you could add more if you wanted to. 1/4 cup of coconut milk. Then we add our herbs. So I have about a tablespoon of fresh parsley, a tablespoon of fresh chives, and about a teaspoon of fresh dill. Then I'm going to put some salt. And then we add 1 cup of oil. So here I have avocado oil. You could use olive oil, or coconut oil. And then we're going to mix this all up together. And there you have it. So we'll be using this to put on our burgers. You could also use it as salad dressing or a vegetable dip, whatever you want to use it for. I thought it'd be great to use it on our burgers today. So now I'm going to make the burger. So I start off with, what I've done here is I've used a slice of bread. I used a gluten-free bread, but you could use regular bread if you want to. And I've made breadcrumbs with it in my food processor. I just pulsed it until the breadcrumbs broke up. Then I'm going to add 1/3 cup of walnuts. Celery, I have about 2 or 3 stalks of celery, so it's about 3/4 cup of celery. And 1 small onion, again it's about 3/4 cup. 1 cup of green pepper, you could use red pepper as well if you wanted to. And I have a can of chickpeas, so it's a 540 ml can of chickpeas, which I will add to this. And I just want to break it down so that my burger is got a nice consistency. So I'm just going to pulse this and blend it all together. Now that this is nicely blended together, I'm going to just dump it into this bowl just because it's going to be a little easier to work with. And now I'm going to add my lentils and my quinoa. I'm going to mix this really well. So this is a good time to adjust the seasonings. You can have a taste, see if you need some salt and pepper. Maybe you want to add a little bit of garlic to it. So, you know, it can take up any flavors that you want. Because I'm going to be using the Sriracha dressing, I don't think it's necessary to add some really intense flavors. Maybe a bit of salt and pepper, but other than that, I think I'm just going to keep it as it is. The nice thing about this recipe is that you can make this part here the day before and have it in your fridge. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to form these into patties because it's going to be baked in the oven. So make them as big or small as you like. Okay, so I had enough to make about 9 patties. So depending on the size that you make your patties, you could make less or more. So this is going to go into a preheated 350-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. So these guys came out pretty good. They're a little golden on the outside. And you can serve this whichever way you want. You can use whatever condiments you want. You don't need to make the Sriracha ranch dressing, but I think it's a nice added touch. So you can add lettuce and some tomato. You can add cucumber, add cheese, whatever you want. I'll add the little dollop of Sriracha dressing on top. So you can serve this with a salad or soup or just have it as is. If you want to see more of my recipes, you can go to my health coach page at www.healthcoachkelly.ca. Thanks for watching.